Welcome back to Bike Hub, the place where passion meets performance, and where we dive deep into the latest rides hitting the roads. Today, we're talking about a motorcycle that has earned cult status among riders worldwide, the Honda Rebel 500. And in 2026, Honda is bringing us a refreshed, upgraded, and bolder version of this iconic cruiser. If you've been following the Rebel lineup, you already know it's famous for being approachable, stylish, and versatile. But the 2026 Honda Rebel 500 takes everything we loved about the previous models and raises the bar. From design tweaks to performance upgrades and rider-focused features, this bike is crafted to satisfy both beginners and experienced riders. So, let's dig into every detail of the 2026 Rebel 500 and see why this might just be the perfect mid-sized cruiser of the year. The legacy of the Honda Rebel. Before we jump into the 2026 model, let's take a quick look at the Rebel's history. The Rebel series was first introduced back in the 1980s, aimed at new riders who wanted the cruiser look without the heavy bulk or intimidating power of larger displacement bikes. Fast forward to the modern era, the Rebel 500 has become a global success because it hits a sweet spot. Affordable price, easy handling, lightweight design, and a balance of classic cruiser aesthetics with modern engineering. By 2025, Honda had already perfected the Rebel's formula, but the 2026 update is all about refinement, tech integration, and giving riders more value than ever before. 2026 Honda Rebel 500. At first glance, the 2026 Rebel 500 still looks like the Rebel we know, sleek, minimalist, and low-slung. But Honda has sharpened the design to give it a more muscular stance. The fuel tank has been slightly reshaped with deeper knee cutouts, making it more ergonomic for longer rides. The LED lighting system has been refined as well, with a new circular headlamp that pays tribute to vintage cruisers while adding a brighter, more efficient output. The taillight is slimmer, giving the rear end a modern touch. Honda has also introduced new color schemes for 2026, including matte black metallic, pearl white, and a stunning candy red that really pops under sunlight. Custom-inspired detailing on the fenders and side covers add personality, appealing to younger riders who crave individuality. Engine and performance. Now, the heart of the Rebel 500, the 471cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine, returns, but with significant tuning updates for 2026. Honda has worked on optimizing combustion efficiency, reducing vibration, and improving torque delivery. The engine now produces around 49 horsepower and 46 Nm of torque, giving the Rebel 500 enough grunt to handle highways with ease while still being forgiving for city commutes. The 6-speed transmission remains smooth and precise, making gear shifts effortless. One of the biggest highlights for 2026 is the refined slipper clutch, which reduces hand fatigue in traffic and provides smoother downshifts. For new riders, this is a big confidence booster. And yes, the Rebel still delivers that iconic low-end rumble, which makes every ride feel like an adventure. Handling and ride comfort. The Rebel's low 27-inch seat height is one of its strongest selling points, and Honda hasn't messed with that formula. Shorter riders will find it extremely approachable, while taller riders still benefit from the slightly extended footpeg position introduced last year. Honda has updated the front suspension with new 41mm forks that provide better damping, making the ride smoother over rough city roads. At the rear, twin shocks with adjustable preload give riders more control over comfort levels. The handling remains nimble and confidence-inspiring, perfect for weaving through traffic or enjoying winding back roads. The Rebel doesn't feel heavy or intimidating, instead, it feels like a natural extension of the rider. Technology and features. One area where the 2026 Honda Rebel 500 stands out is its updated tech package. Honda has finally introduced a new TFT digital display, replacing the older LCD unit. The display is compact but highly readable, showing speed, gear position, fuel economy, and even Bluetooth connectivity for turn-by-turn navigation. Yes, that's right, for the first time, the Rebel 500 comes with smartphone integration via the Honda RoadSync app. Riders can connect their phone, receive calls, listen to music, and use navigation directly on the bike's screen. Honda has also included rider modes for 2026 Standard, Eco, and Sport. Standard is your everyday setup, Eco tunes the engine for maximum fuel efficiency, and Sport sharpens throttle response for more spirited rides. Safety features include dual-channel ABS as standard, and traction control now comes integrated. For new riders, this is a huge advantage, ensuring stability even on slippery surfaces. Brakes and tires. Stopping power is delivered through a 296mm front disc and a 240mm rear disc, paired with Nissan calipers. The braking system feels strong yet progressive, giving riders confidence at all speeds. The 2026 Rebel rolls on 16-inch wheels wrapped in fat tires that not only look aggressive but also provide excellent grip and stability. These tires enhance cornering ability while maintaining cruiser-style aesthetics. Rider comfort and ergonomics. Honda has always marketed the Rebel as a bike for all riders, from beginners to seasoned cruisers, and the 2026 model proves why. The ergonomics are spot on. Upright handlebars, relaxed foot positioning, and a plush seat designed for long hours in the saddle. The new seat foam is denser yet softer, striking a perfect balance for both daily commutes and weekend rides. For taller riders, Honda has introduced an optional extended seat and footpeg kit, ensuring comfort for all body types. Customization options. One of the Rebel's biggest strengths has been its custom-friendly design. Honda knows that Rebel owners love personalizing their bikes, so the 2026 model comes with an extended catalog of official accessories. Options include different seat styles, custom handlebars, luggage racks, windshields, and even a touring kit with saddlebags. Honda has also introduced a factory bobber kit that gives the Rebel a stripped-down, retro look straight out of the box. Fuel efficiency and practicality. Let's not forget practicality, something Honda excels at. The Rebel 500 has always been fuel efficient, and the 2026 version now delivers an estimated 60 miles per gallon, around 25 kilometers (L). With a 3-gallon tank, you're looking at a range of nearly 180 miles before refueling. For city riders, this makes the Rebel one of the most cost-effective cruisers on the market. And thanks to Honda's proven reliability, maintenance costs remain low, making it a smart choice for budget-conscious riders. Pricing and availability. Now, the big question, how much will it cost? Honda has priced the 2026 Rebel 500 competitively, starting around $6,999 in the US market. Considering the new features, improved tech, and upgraded components, this price point makes it a steal compared to rivals. Availability begins mid-2026 in global markets, with pre-orders already creating buzz. Honda expects the Rebel 500 to be one of its top-selling cruisers of the year. Competitors in the market. The Rebel 500 sits in a highly competitive midsize cruiser segment, facing rivals like the Kawasaki Vulcan S, Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650, and the Harley-Davidson X500. While each has its strengths, the Rebel stands out for its perfect blend of accessibility, reliability, and customization options. Where Harley and Kawasaki lean heavier, and Royal Enfield pushes nostalgia, Honda finds a sweet middle ground, modern, stylish, affordable, and versatile. Why the 2026 Honda Rebel 500 stands out. To sum it all up, the 2026 Honda Rebel 500 is more than just an update, it's a statement. Honda has managed to refine an already beloved motorcycle without losing its identity. It's approachable for beginners, stylish enough for younger riders, and practical enough for daily commuting. Add in the new TFT display, rider modes, traction control, and smartphone connectivity, and you've got a cruiser that bridges the gap between tradition and modernity. For many, this might just be the perfect first big bike or even the ultimate everyday cruiser. Final thoughts. So, is the 2026 Honda Rebel 500 worth your attention? Absolutely. Whether you're stepping up from a smaller bike or looking for a reliable cruiser to enjoy weekend rides, this machine ticks all the boxes. Honda has once again proven why the Rebel series remains one of the most popular cruisers worldwide. With its upgraded design, smarter tech, and approachable performance, the Rebel 500 is ready to dominate the streets in 2026. Call to action. That wraps up today's deep dive into the 2026 Honda Rebel 500. What do you think? Is this the best midsize cruiser of the year, or would you go for something else like the Vulcan S or Royal Enfield Meteor? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we love hearing from the Bike Hub community. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Bike Hub, and ring the bell icon so you never miss our latest motorcycle reviews, news, and comparisons. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and we'll see you in the next one.